In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 24, 2022, and providing you with team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Washington Nationals versus Miami Marlins. 2 National League East rivals meet on the diamond Saturday when the Washington Nationals visit South Florida to take on the Miami Marlins. Washington and Miami have both been eliminated from postseason contention, as the Nationals are last in the National League East and Miami is 4th. Washington will have right-hander Eric Fed on the mound Saturday, while Miami will counter with right-hander Sandy Alcantara. Washington is 23-51 in their last 74 games and 1-7 in their last 8 road games. The under is 6-2-1 in Washington's last 9 game 2s of a series. Miami is 10-26 in their last 36 home games and 7-19 in their last 26 game 2s of a series. The under is 7-1-2 in Miami's last 10 Saturday games. Washington is 0-5 in these 2 teams' last 5 head-to-head meetings in Miami. The Miami Marlins have had a disappointing season, but the club's biggest bright spot has been right-hander Sandy Alcantara, who will be on the mound Saturday. Alcantara has an impressive 2.37 earned run average. Last Sunday versus Washington, the right-hander gave up only 7 hits and 1 run in a complete game 3-1 victory in the nation's capital. In 32 innings on the mound this season versus Washington, Alcantara has allowed 22 hits and just 3 runs. The Marlins have won each of Alcantara's 4 starts against Washington. Miami has won 5 of the last 6 played at home against Washington, and the Marlins have won 13 of the last 16 overall against the Nationals. So the Miami Marlins to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Washington entered Friday's game with the under holding a 68-66-5 advantage in regard to the total this season. The Nationals are 25th in the majors with an average of 3.85 runs per contest, and they are 22nd on the road as they put up 3.94 runs per game as the visiting team. Washington has seen an average total of 9.14 runs per game, and that climbs to an average of 9.21 runs per game away from Nationals Park. Miami entered Friday having seen the over post a 49-59-3 mark on the season. The Marlins entered Friday's action tied for 26th in the majors with an average of 3.8 runs per game, though that falls to 3.76 runs per game at home. Miami has an average total of 7.94 runs per game, a number that remains flat at 7.94 runs per contest at home. Alcantara holds the Marlins in check, and the Miami bats aren't great at putting numbers on the board either. Lean toward this one staying low scoring. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Blue Jays versus Tampa Bay Rays. This Saturday, the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays will play Game 3 of this 4-game series. The first pitch will be thrown out inside Tropicana Field. The last time these 2 teams matched up, the Blue Jays ended up winning their 5-game series. The Rays got the first win of this series, though. The Toronto Blue Jays are coming into this one after splitting a 2-game series with the Philadelphia Phillies. The Blue Jays looked incredible at the plate in Game 1 as they scored 18 runs. They will need their bats to stay hot in this one if they want to take down the Rays on the road. The Tampa Bay Rays are entering this one after getting swept by the Houston Astros in their previous series. They only scored 2 combined runs in 3 games as they just couldn't get their bats going. They will have to heat up at the plate if they want to defend Tropicana Field in this one. The Blue Jays are 37-16 in their last 53 Saturday games and 1-4 in their last 5 overall. The Rays are 36-17 in their last 53 home games and 42-20 in their last 62 Saturday games. The over is 6-1-1 in Blue Jays' last 8 overall. The under is 8-3-1 in Rays' last 12 home games. The Blue Jays are 16-37 in the last 53 meetings in Tampa Bay. Alek Manoah has been terrific this season with his 2.4 earned run average, and he's allowed 17 hits and 4 runs in his last 28 innings. However, Drew Rasmussen has been just as good with his 2.92 earned run average, and he has a 2.31 earned run average and .185 allowed batting average at home. Toss-up game between two great pitchers. I have to give the edge to the Rays because of home field, so the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. The Blue Jays will be starting Alek Manoah on the mound, as he is 8-3 on the road this season with a 2.23 earned run average. His earned run average drops when he is on the road, as he has been a road warrior all season. The Rays are also scoring the 19th most runs per game, as they have struggled at the dish over their last few series. That trend will continue in this one, and their team total will remain extremely low. Now, I also see the Blue Jays struggling at the plate at different times in this game. They will be facing Drew Rasmussen on the mound, as he has been a beast at home this season. He is 6-2 with a 2.31 earned run average inside Tropicana Field, as I see him showing up in this one. He will keep the Blue Jays off the scoreboard for the first few innings of this game, as they won't be able to push this total over the number either. Both of these starting pitchers will be the story in this one. I understand that this total is extremely low, but both of the starting pitchers on the mound have been great this season. I see both of them coming into this game and making it very difficult for their opponents to score. Chicago Cubs versus Pittsburgh Pirates. The Chicago Cubs are playing extremely well as of late, but are still struggling when looking at their overall season. Veteran southpaw Wade Miley will be on the mound and is coming off a loss against the Miami Marlins, where he threw 3 innings and allowed 7 runs on 7 hits with a hit by pitch, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. The Pittsburgh Pirates have been struggling this season, as they are not doing well as of late either. Young right-hander Joan Oviedo will be taking the ball and did not factor into the decision against the New York Mets, as he gave up 3 runs on 5 hits with a hit by pitch, 4 walks, and 6 strikeouts in 4 innings. Having a veteran presence like Wade Miley on the mound should be able to get outs with his mind more than just the execution of his pitches. Joan Oviedo struggled against the Cubs this season on the mound, so I expect more of the same here. The pitching staffs as a whole are on 2 completely different levels since the All-Star break, as the Cubs are 8th in baseball with a 3.55 team earned run average, while the Pirates are 27th in the sport with a 4.83 team earned run average right now. I like the Cubs to extend their winning streak here, so the Chicago Cubs money line is our full game side pick. Chicago entered Friday having seen the under post a 77-62-11 mark in their 150 games this year. The Cubs are 23rd in the majors entering Friday in runs per game with 4.01 per contest, a number that stays flat at 4.01 runs a game away from Wrigley Field this season. Chicago's average total this season entering Friday was 8.7 runs a game, which climbs slightly to 8.99 runs per game as the road team. Pittsburgh went into Friday night seeing the under post a 72-66 6-12 record in their 150 games on the season. The Pirates are 28th in the majors in runs per game, as they average 3.57 runs per contest this season. That number climbs to 3.72 runs per game at home this year. Pittsburgh's season average total of 8.66 runs per game, though that number climbs slightly to 8.98 runs per game as the home team. We saw only 5 runs on Thursday night in the opener, and neither lineup has been good at putting big numbers on the board. Look for this game to wind up falling short of the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.